am still far from my best.
For Bridget.
Accept the gifts you're given.
And not even that was enough. That was just enough for a few level ups. I'm disappointed.
You'll be unstoppable.
Like, I don't know, like, I could trade resources from the tradable materials here just to be able to, you know, get more resources to actually trade and just, you know, forgetting.
Everything has
Just
its
so I
use.
can actually just sell them off for a little more money. Granted, not the best method around, but
here.
aside from just like doing all the training things on screen, like what am I going to do otherwise? Even then, that's barely like enough to even do anything. Guess I'm just going with what I got, I guess. Despite the Empire's newfound brutality, there are yet those who would fight to protect it. They must be defeated before you can press on to the capital. The Blitz of the Western Empire.
Houses Gert, Esser, Locken, and Ox. I can't believe we'll be facing them all at once.
What do you expect? From their standpoint, this is an invasion. And they are the ones to repel it. They fight to protect their homes, their families, their livelihoods, just as we would fight to protect ours. We would all do well not to forget that. Be sure to tell those under your commands the same.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Feeling guilty about this isn't gonna change anything. We still have to fight, and we still have to win.
You're right. This is the only way we'll ever get peace back in Fodlan.
There's no turning back now. Not after what we've done. But I don't regret any of it. I believe in the path we're on. The very one that's led us to the battle ahead.
Lasting peace is waiting for you on the other side of this fight. You've got my power to see you through it.
It doesn't matter what any of us say, Boar. You know what needs to be done. We'll have plenty of time to grieve once this is all over. So stick to the plan and don't look back.
We stand here because we believe in you, Your Majesty.
I see. I'm heartened to know I have your trust. Whenever I've lost my way, all of you have been there to help me recover it.
It's the least we can do. Both as your subjects and your friends.
Everything seems to be in order, Your Majesty. Sorry, am I interrupting something here?
Other than the fact that you just popped in randomly out of nowhere, no.
No, we've just finished. We will need your strength in this battle, Rodrigue.
And my strength you'll have. Let's show these Imperial scoundrels what a mistake it is to cross the people of Fargus.
Defeat Duke Giff. Oh, he just constant. Hey, then how too. What's all the trick? There you go. Point protection.
So many noble Imperial houses have assembled on the battlefield. From the looks of it, they're desperate to defend the Empire.
As are we to fight for our home. First, we must make haste and take the main hall.
Duke Gert is holed up in the main hall, but capturing strongholds and besieging the enemy should draw him out.
Alright, with the closest stronghold first. Easy does it.
Season Stronghold from the outskirts of the city. Okay. So basically, just what I was going to do anyways. Excuse me, sir, if you can stop dodging over my attacks for like 5 seconds. Or maybe more. Because you fall. Green Hearts.
On to the next.
Sorry, Hearts. Forget about the obstacles. There we go.
Something doesn't seem quite right. Does this feel a little too easy to anyone else?
I mean, New Game Plus, maybe. I'm pretty sure that might be defeating you getting Mercedes, I'm just saying.
Wonderful progress. That should put us at ease for the time being.
Here they are, right on schedule.
Sorry, Monica.
Can't help but slack off, I guess.
All units, move out and take the Kingdom forces down.
So the enemy general finally shows. We've got to put them on the defensive.
Seize the Tower Plaza. Okay. That would be taking care of the enemy advancement, but okay.
We will proceed as planned.
We must act now, before the worry sets in. Let us see what we can...
Shall we? Let's give it a begin.
And I have to try to take out the others.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Now it is my turn.
Yep.
There is nothing...
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission now.
Hear you loud and clear.
Grats.
I'll focus on getting the central place. Yup.
The strongholds belong to us now. Still, it all seems to be going too smoothly.
They're all over us. I can't stay here any longer.
Not like you to treat like that.
Don't think you can escape. After her, quick.
Felix, don't break ranks.
Pursue Monica. Okay.
Remember our objective. We will not be able to besiege the enemy until we've captured the strongholds.
She's almost long going to the city. There we go.
There, the path is clear. Wait.
You've walked right into my trap.
So man, who could have seen that coming?
I simply can't waste this golden opportunity.
Hanuman shall have his day. Death from above.
There he is.
It's an ambush. Everyone fall back. We can take down the enemies at the rear first.
Hello, Enbarr.
Now we tighten the net. We can't let any of our units fall before we have them surrounded.
That's Linhardt. Are we gonna have to kill him?
No. Oh, there's Constance.
I fear that I'll just get in your way and ruin the wonderful strategy you've all thought up.
No, is that Constance? Please, let me talk to her.
Okay.
Send in the remaining soldiers.
Reinforcements! We'll have to outlast them somehow.
Don't trust me. I'm the only one who can probably outlast them.
I won't ask you to switch sides, but maybe we could stop fighting at least.
You could have said as much before you beat me up.
This.
You're all cruel, you know that? But fine.
So where are you going, Constance?
Victory must be ours. We will raise the city, and the kingdom army with it. How dare you threaten our lands, Vargas worms!
Oh, okay.
More of them? When will it ever end?
The end is never. The end is never.
Please, let's stop this. I could never bring myself to kill you.
So the goddess wishes me to suffer even further embarrassment.
Really, Constance? Where was? Oh, right over there.
It matters not how many rank-and-file soldiers fall. I am the Viscount, and I must not die here.
Speaking of things dying, all these enemies, well, except for maybe the main one I'm trying to kill, probably routine.
Still in the fight.
The main one was routine. Nope. Okay, there we go.
They fended off our ambush. No, we cannot allow them to gain momentum. No mercy.
Ah, okay. Thanks for opening gate, second.
The time has come to remount our attack on the main hall.
Aussie will see my territory invaded. I cannot suffer that to happen.
You know,
That's too close for comfort. I refuse to die in a place like this.
You sure you got me? 'Cause I'm pretty sure you don't.
For my daughter, for my people, I shall not lose.
You're clearly losing.
Still here. My blade is blunted after all. Forgive me, my dear Monica.
Brown just died.
Father, no! You didn't have to.
Hello. Sorry for this, but I'm gonna have to kill you.
My mistake led to my father's death. I shall have revenge.
She got the better of us before, but not this time.
Monica! Oh dear! Perhaps it's time we join the battle in earnest.
I won't watch her die. Let's go, Hanneman.
Oh, of course, main winner's here.
The time for call has passed. Who knows what I may do now?
Fired up, huh? Well, not gonna be any more because, you die now. Or you're routining, maybe.
They have the numbers. Above all else, we must protect His Majesty.
I can't die here. I won't.
Well, I'll go to you. Okay. Hello.
I shall make them work for it, if nothing else.
Let her go. The battle isn't over. We must prepare for our next maneuver.
Hanneman, you're looking a little worse for wear. Let me heal you.
Nah, I don't think you will. I refuse. After you got it.
Never be too careful.
If she keeps healing him like that, this battle will never end. Let us deal with Manuela first.
Okay.
Who would have thought you would actually put in the effort to save me?
But I must thank you all the same.
Alright, sorry about this, man. You must perish. Unless you're ready to join my team and, you know...
It's so dreadful to see a familiar face across the battlefield. That said, I will not back down.
The enemy's really serious about this.
I'm
sending in so many soldiers. So you're an Imperial General now, Professor Manuela.
Alright. Perish. Or, you know, just go on retreat, as you do.
This is just the beginning.
Good up.
Couldn't hurt.
Watching you fight on gives me the bravery I need to do the same.
There's still so much I want to do in life. I have to withdraw.
Everyone else has shown such bravery. I must persevere as well.
Alright, there we go.
I may have one foot in the grave. I insist I keep the other out of it for the time being.
I'll take you all on.
Radic attack stopped.
They made a very formidable.
When did I get captured? Guys! This is okay.
I wonder if our paths will cross again in the future.
At least I can die in my hometown.
Pop. Jump. Yeah, I just got the max kill count in just like a couple of minutes. Yes.
You like that?
You missed. Pop.
There, we've done what we can.
Isn't it time for you to come out already, Duke Gert? A general ought to seek vengeance for his subordinates.
Be careful what you wish for. I've quite a lot of deaths to avenge by now.
Yep, okay.
Duke Gert is essential to our empire. He must be protected at all costs.
And of course they're back. Of course they'll be back.
I see they're putting up one last bit of futile resistance. Too bad it's not going to work.
Well, oh, okay, this is right nearby actually. I can go and grab that. Cool.
How ironic. My territory has always strived for peace. Yet it's the first claimed by the flames of war. I can still fight.
Here it comes.
Whoosh.
You're done.
There we go.
Run, Gert. You must save Her Majesty.
Muse died. Gotta go up here.
Enemy down.
If I went his way.
Truly a forceful reckoning. I am owing you much, Duke Gert, but I cannot be stopping now.
Don't worry. I know you have your reasons. I have my own objective in mind as well.
And there we go. Cool, now I can finish this. Wee! Boop. Yup. Man, he's so slow. He blends in with every enemy NPC here, except for that guy over there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Stay calm. This is as far as we go. Forgive our weakness.
No, you've done plenty. You have my gratitude.
Except for the fact that I'm fucking dead now.
I cannot perish here. I must protect the Empire.
Or retreating, you know, whatever works.
Our enemies fought well. To be honest, I'm not sure how much more we can endure. We've taken the main hall. Victory is ours, Knights of Fargus!
We did it.
The hard life sharpens the senses.
How can I...
Then I'm joined, and Cons is joined. So 2 more people are higher level than the usual. Well, maybe because it's society, you know. It's
They
good.
fought like they were possessed out there. One wrong move and we'd have been finished.
Says we're like level 70. This is no game plus. What's the worry?
Imperial nobles will battle to the bitter end to protect their homes, just as we would. I suggest you get used to it. Everyone we face from this point forward will strike at us with the same vigor.
I guess it's kill or be killed, huh? It's exhausting just thinking about the road ahead.
Do not complain. We are only doing this to restore peace to Fodlan, remember?
I can't say I blame you for worrying. This is a difficult campaign in every sense of the word. For one, the unfamiliar terrain greatly favors our enemy. And however noble our cause, the guilt of invading our neighbors will always weigh heavy on our minds.
Be that as it may, we can't turn back now. If the kingdom and empire cannot coexist, then there is no other choice but to fight.
He's right. We all know what'll happen to Fargus if we just sit back and let Adrestia do what they want.
So you all grasp the gravity of our actions, yet choose to march on regardless. It seems our rising lords have grown even stronger than I thought. The future of Fargus is a bright one indeed. For now, all we can do is commend our soldiers for delivering us a valiant triumph, and of course, bid they continue the march. When the sun sets on this war, only our king will be fettered by the vile moniker of invader.
Don't put this all on him.
And it will fall on you to support him through it, Felix. You understand, yes? That is your duty as the shield of Fargus, and descendant of the hero Fraldarius.
Obviously.
Oh, Rodrigue. You're up late.
Ah, yes. Preparing strategy proposals for tomorrow's War Council. The more legwork I can do in advance, the smoother the process will go, thus lessening the burden on His Majesty. Even one as strong as he would collapse from overwork were all our councils an unchecked slog.
He barely sleeps as it is, right? Sometimes I see him face down on his desk, I guess catching what little shut-eye he can.
Yes, he reminds me of the late king in that sense. Lambert too ascended the throne at a young age. Too young, if you ask me. And struggled greatly to adapt to the many rigors of governance.
Guess you two knew each other a long time then. I'd heard you went to the academy together at least. I've gotta ask, is Dimitri really that much like his dad?
You would hardly be able to tell them apart were they in the same room now. Though Lambert did have a somewhat shorter temper. Still, they're birds of a feather compared to my son and I. The two of us are as different as the blackest night and the brightest day.
Yeah, you're really not very similar at all. Your looks aside, of course.
If you're wondering where his stubbornness came from, that was entirely his mother. That said, he has come to resemble me over the years, though mostly in ways I had hoped to avoid.
Meaning what?
He can't live without some great purpose in life urging him forward. There is no peace in such an existence. I know, because I'm the same way.
And the music apparently thought just for the times alone.
As Lambert's right hand, I devoted every waking moment to serving him, supporting him. And when he was lost, so too was my reason for being. I had no choice but to search for something else to propel me forth. In the end, and after much consideration, I chose to devote myself anew to Lambert. To seeing through the promise I had made him.
And what was that?
That should his son ever lose his way, I would be the one to set him back on the proper course. But I won't be here forever. Thankfully, His Majesty is blessed with friends like you. Ones who are willing to ease the immense burden on his shoulders.
Funny. I feel like Dimitri's been helping me this whole time, not the other way around. But it's all a give and take in the end, right? You've done more than your fair share for me, too.
I'm glad to hear that, truly. But to be frank, my own shortcomings have grown alarmingly clear of late. It's not enough to simply stand by his side in support. He needs someone to grab his hand and pull him in the right direction.
And you don't think you can do that? Even with Gustav's help?
At the end of the day, he and I are nothing more than His Majesty's retainers. We cannot view Fodlan through his eyes, but you You stand on equal footing with him as a trusted friend. Such a bond is a rare thing indeed.
Dimitri's my leader, yeah, but he's a friend first. Probably helps that I'm not part of the nobility.
Is that the root of it, I wonder? If I recall, you were born in Alliance territory, yes?
Yep, in a remote mountain town off in Ordelia lands. Honestly, I don't remember much more than that. And with this weird power and all, it's hard to say for sure where I really came from.
Well, if you ask me, those things, your background, your abilities, don't matter much in the end. I can't blame you for being curious, of course, but we haven't put our faith in you because of whose child you are. The relationships you've built in your time here transcend whatever blood may flow in your veins.
Huh, what a wonderful human being. A true man of character.
Anyway, seeing as you're here, I was hoping you might be willing to share some of your wisdom with me. I would love to know a mercenary's thoughts on the proper location to stage an ambush, and where in that position our archers should take up posts.
Now we're talking. Let's see.
Azure Gleam. A trick of the goddess.
Oh boy.
Central Adrestia is soundly defended under the command of Regent Ire. However, attacks from the Kingdom and Alliance erode the Empire's defenses in both the east and west. Amidst all this, General Randolph enlists a certain mercenary company to Adrestia's cause.
I wonder who!
Their forces stand to defend Hevring territory, the Empire's final bastion in the west.
I wonder who.
Let me get this straight. If they break through Hevring land, there'll be nothing to stop the Kingdom's army from rolling straight to the capital.
That's right. The seat of Hevring's power, Mazgus, lies east of here, past the bottleneck in the Agma Mountains. It's essentially on Enbarr's doorstep, the western gateway to the seat of power. Count Hevring and his men will make their last stand there. That is, if the Lions of Fargus can get through us first. And of course, we will make every possible effort to defeat them, for whatever that's worth.
Never a good sign when you're calling something your last stand.
Indeed. And we've lost far too many of our most formidable generals, including Marquis Vestra. I've not the slightest idea what's befallen our forces at the capital, nor in the east for that matter.
Yes, the whole army's been feeling a little off lately. Thankfully, you and your squadron still have your heads on straight.
It's a sad state of affairs out there. Hardly any dependable leaders remain. Instead, we're left with those who take pride in senseless looting and slaughter, or compete to see who can reduce more villages to ash. Each and every one of them handpicked by His Excellency, the Regent.
Are you sure you should be spilling secrets like that?
It's all right. I'd like you to have the full picture. Your company holds the key to victory in your hands. And with it, our very lives. Oh, but keep all that under wraps, if you would. It would bring the morale of my troops crashing to new lows were that to get out.
Usually mercs are backup for an army, not full-on replacements. But it is what it is. In any case, we'll get the job done so long as you're paying.
Geralt, should I perish in this fight, you can consider your contract terminated. You'll be free to stop supporting the Empire in its foul descent into depravity.
Randolph.
You feeling any better? I have to say, I'm still not used to this new look of yours.
That makes two of us. But it will bother me less once I'm on the battlefield.
If you say so. With the war and the state it's in, the Kingdom is throwing everything they've got at this thing. I don't know if it's that or something else, but I've got a bad feeling. So watch yourself out there.
I will. You do the same.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to give you this. Never used to be without it. Cuts like a dream. I want you to have it. Swords like this are given to captains of the Knights of Saros, and mine was just collecting dust in the band's convoy.
That's right. Alois mentioned you used to serve there.
That was a lifetime ago. I don't plan on swinging this sword ever again.
But are you sure you want to give it away? It must be quite special to you.
I'd be happiest seeing you get some use out of it.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Be good to it. All right?
Man, this one's really been tampered with lately. Who's done this?
The general opposite us is a man by the name of Randolph. I hear tell he's related to the Empire's Count Burgleys. To complicate matters further, he's hired Gerald's mercenaries to assist in their fight.
Them again, huh? Can't say I'm surprised.
The Imperial Army has gathered their forces in Hevring territory, with said mercenaries composing the core of their offense. I expect they'll engage us in the woodlands, an ideal location for the guerrilla warfare they specialize in.
Then we'll have to look out for traps and ambushes as we advance. More than usual, that is.
They're placing a great deal of faith in Gerald, trusting the front lines to his company.
Perhaps there are no other generals for them to rely on.
This is our chance then. We'll be in a great spot if we can land a decisive blow on the Empire.
Absolutely. They're bound to start feeling the heat over in Enbarr once we get a solid foothold here in Hevring territory.
Yes, and the enemy is surely well aware of that fact. No doubt that's precisely why Gerald is among their ranks.
He and his company are incredible fighters. But there's more to it than that. They also have immense discipline. As long as they can afford the cost, I can see why the Imperials would trust them over some of their less experienced generals.
I didn't expect us to be facing them again so soon. We had best be ready.
Well, I think it's been quite a few chapters since it has fought them, to be honest. It hasn't been that long, to be honest.
Though truly, I wish we could fight alongside them for once instead.
Jeez, I wonder which round I'm going to go through on this playthrough.
We should probably just steer clear of them entirely. There's no point throwing our lives away against an opponent we can't beat. All we've got to do is take down their general Randolph, and the mercenaries will scatter.
Oh, come now. You're strong enough to defeat the Ashen Demon if you want. I know you are.
Look, awful. Yes, I get it. You want me to try to go into the other path so I can eventually see how things played out from there. Cool. Yes, I understand. But that's going to be a whole different video on its own. That's like bonus episode material. Maybe for 3 or 2 or I don't even know. Look, it'll happen eventually, and I do need to see that paralog eventually. But just give me a moment. Give me a moment to find that out first.
But if this is how you'd like to handle it, I'll still be in your corner helping you every step of the way.
Whatever we decide to do, we will need a sound strategy if we are going to win.
Strategy, huh? Maybe something like a huge surprise attack on the Imperial positions.
A bold suggestion, Sylvain. You remind me of your father when he was young.
I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment or what.
The Margrave's been managing the conflict in the North for decades now, hasn't he? I'd say it's a great honor to be compared to him.
Ah, such fine memories. All of his strategies seem to involve sending me and Lambert off to thrust through the enemy lines on our own.
Yeah, going straight to the suicide charge every time doesn't sound all that strategic to me.
At any rate, I have full faith that our combined might will be up to the task at hand. We must succeed.
Sounds a little bit quiet, although I'm just saying. Smack dab in the middle over there. The suit almost kind of looks like a horse if you think of it that way. Sure, that was unintentional, but you know, that was what it looked like to me.
What about this?
I've been thinking. I won't let you down.
No, then.
Woo!
Huh?
What's the matter, Awful? You look real worried.
In truth,
I'm feeling agitated, but I don't know why. Something doesn't seem right, even though I know exactly why Awful probably has that feeling. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for this recording session. Because, you know, makes us the breaks in between to eat food and all that, and, you know, just putting it all away to wash it and all that. It's also like about 3 hours. It's like 2 hours and 42 minutes as of recording this. But yeah, this is where we're gonna stop for today. Let's go ahead and see if we have any new dialogue here, which I mean we'll probably have. There's an way over there on the other side of the map. A Night of Wonder. And of course the actual reunion. Yeah, this basically is just the same thing. It's like the other, so I think I might do that off screen. This is basically just the same. And I think doing that is a little better than trying to do that on screen. There was like any funny reactions that could possibly happen from that. Could be lost, but you know, I think it's fine just cut off the repeat ones because I've clearly done episodes on some of them already. Some of them might be popping up on screen as I speak at the moment. But yeah. Next time let's play Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Gonna be heading our way over to Heaven territory and setting up for one special paralog in particular that can only be accessed via New Game Plus. So spoilers about that. And yeah, I think the episode afterwards is going to be this whole special paralog. It probably might only just be the one thing that I'm showing off, because I think if you have time, it might be food. The other route will just be based on the location of question. I don't know. If the other introduction and scenes are worth discussing or reacting over, I'll do so on the safe side, but if you don't see them, then yeah, just the one would be better enough. Anyways, next time let's play. I'm about to repeat myself. I'll see you guys then. I don't know, guys. I think I'm starting to feel tired. I think I might be getting tired. Someone please end the episode.